Okay, so we talked about external structures. We started this on Thursday. We're going to pick up where we left off. Some of your answers have been a little weak. 1-word, 2-word answers talking about what our mouths do and all those things. So what I want us to do now is think a little deeper. Make our answer a little more in depth. If you were going to explain this to your little brother, your little sister, your little cousin, how would you explain it so their little 5-year-old minds would understand it? Because remember, next week, we're going to go see some 5-, 6-year-old little minds and try to help them understand some stuff about plants. Remember how we decided we wanted to do that? So let's start putting our descriptions down in depth so people describe it very well. We're going to have a conversation in a little bit. Right now, start with your apples. And we're going to start having a real conversation. And if we need to add some things to our lists, our answers, like 13 chews, I want more than just how many chews. It says also determine, or how did you determine the answer? So you got to describe a little bit more. As we talk, we'll talk more about that. Some people are going to describe how they got some, and then we'll be able to answer it. So let's go ahead and start with our exam or our activity now.
Mr. Ford,
Yes.
It says for the last one, Mr. Forrest, it's for the last question, number 9.
Well, I want you to go back for number 1 and kind of give some more detail if you can, please.
I'll do it.
Okay.
So, like, you want us to go back, and then if we go back and do it, do what it says, get with the partner, develop 5 questions you could investigate regarding.
We're gonna. I'll have you get into some groups.
Okay.
You can do that together. Circles. Will you be okay, Owen? Are you gonna be okay? Hey, are you gonna focus and get started, and I'll get you some more in a minute, or are you gonna let this hang out? Kind of kid. So. Say, you good? These? When he gets back, we'll see if he wants some. Apples or pretzels? I have to admit, I don't see too many people writing, and the people who aren't writing, they don't seem to be all that focused. Let's get to it. They help? How? How do they help? Right? That's the beginning of the answer. Does that make sense? That doesn't explain. Does that make sense? Caleb, please sit down. Get to it.
Okay.
Yeah, Gus, I can tell. You had that look to your face. Okay. So, let's see here. Who wants to start us off with number 1? Who's feeling brave? Zoe, you must be the bravest person I know. So, Zoe, what do you know? What do you think?
What did you say?
That's a good question. Hey, Zoe. Big and brave. You're being brave. What'd you say?
I did 22.
You 20 chews. You counted. So can you show us? Do you mind? Let's see. Everyone look at Zoe. Is that 2? 3? So every time your teeth close, that's what you're counting as a chew? Okay. Does everybody like that? Anybody do it different?
Yep.
Anybody get a number that's like more than 5 away?
Oh, no, not bigger than Zoe. No.
Not bigger, but 15 or 25. Bigger than 15 or 25.
Number you just said.
You got 15? What'd you get?
10.
36.
Whoa!
How did you... 36. How'd you get that number? What were you eating? How'd you get that number?
Like the same strategy as Zoe's. That's what I was doing.
Okay. Why do you think yours was so much more than hers?
I don't know. I think I just started to decide like because.
You don't know?
I know
Well, let's think about that. Just a second. So you started to say I started to decide something. Were you thinking about? I mean, I guess I could make some guesses here. Do you want me to make some guesses? Or can you maybe think about a little bit more? So I think it was on the tip of your tongue, and you're like, I don't know if this makes sense. That's my guess, is what you were thinking. Because I'm not sure this makes sense, so I don't know if I want to say it out loud. You want to try me? You want to whisper it in my ear? No? You want to try it? Yeah, whisper it in his ear. You won't have any hair in your face or anything. It'll be fine.
Oh, you better shut up.
Be nice.
Don't use that word.
Yeah, be nice. So, what were you thinking? Were you thinking about chewing rather than swallowing? Yeah. And I can see. I think with pretzels especially, I think you could probably do that. So, does anybody think that they got more wrapped up in chewing and counting their chews rather than the natural process?
I had 4 chews.
You had 4 chews? Let's see you do 4 chews.
1, 2, 3, 4. But you didn't eat the whole piece.
Are you swallowing?
No.
So I'm going to say no, that was more than 4 chews. Would you agree?
I had 15 chews.
So I think it's time to move on to the next one because we're all talking about these chews, which is good because we're being really metacognitive here, but describe in what order you use each type of tooth. Because I think we saw him starting to do some stuff like that with his face. Did anybody watch his face and notice how it was moving a little bit goofy? And he was almost like trying to get it to shove to the back of his mouth. Did anybody see that? Yeah? In fact, now he's trying to just swallow it whole. I can tell right now. So, who can tell me the order that they used of their teeth? Millie.
My back teeth and the front teeth.
Okay. The order. You used your back teeth and then your front teeth?
So your molars and your
back
beaver
teeth.
teeth?
And my back teeth's closed and my front teeth.
I'm guessing we're having a problem with our communication. So I'm going to state my question again. You ready? The order of how did you use your teeth? In what order did you use your teeth? As in what was first, what was second, what was third? Was there 6 and 7? How did it work? Did you chew with the back teeth first, the front teeth first? Did you start in the middle? Did it go?
It usually just stays in the back.
Okay. Everyone pick up a pretzel or an apple.
Apple. Because you only gave me 3.
We're on number 2. So, open up the apple.
You only gave me 3 pretzels. That's why.
Well, I'll get you another one in a minute then.
Yeah.
So, take your bite. What teeth are you using? Think about it. Don't tell me right now. What teeth are you using? Now keep chewing, and chew until you swallow. Think about the order. Be conscious. Think about the whole process as it's happening inside your mouth. How's it happening?
I went from here to here to here to here. And I agree with Alex. I go from this side to this side.
Okay. But what type of teeth do we have in our mouth?
Molars, our beaver teeth, junior beaver
Okay, just a second. I have too many people talking at once.
I don't know.
And I have names that I don't think are probably really names. Beaver teeth are not names. So, who we got there? Mackenzie. Molars and canines. Where are the molars at? Back teeth. Canines. Where are they? Right here? Middle? Millie? Yes, and wisdom. Yeah, none of you guys have your wisdom teeth, and I don't have my wisdom teeth either. But
Why?
you guys probably could have guessed that because I'm not very smart, right?
I don't have any.
Nobody listened to my joke. I'm so sad.
What?
I said, you guys probably know that already
No, I
because I'm
did.
not
I
very
did.
smart.
Oh, yes, I did.
But,
oh, yes, I did. I don't get it.
Okay,
I get it.
I'll explain it to you later, Jay Sean. Okay, here's this. Sammy got it. Hey, guys. You guys don't have your wisdom teeth, so it doesn't matter. But guess what? Your wisdom teeth are basically another set of molars.
His wisdom.
Okay, Roman, come back to me now.
Oh, my.
So,
Your joke was
the other thing, incisors. Beaver teeth. Incisors. Think of these. They're scissor teeth almost. What do?
They go like this.
What's that, Owen? They cut. So what teeth do you probably take when you bite that first bite of apple? Which teeth do you probably using? Front?
Your beaver teeth. Molars.
You're using the molars. So you take your apple.
No.
This is me. This is Roman taking a bite of apple.
Yeah, I do that. I actually do that. Not what I do. Apple's right here.
Okay. Everybody take your bite. Don't actually bite it. Just put it in your mouth.
Okay. I need more pretzel. Me too. I said I could have. I go on the side. I need more. Thank you, my daddy. I need more. I need the rest of the bag. Right here.
Okay. Sled in my direction.
I need pepper. My daddy gave me more, guys.
You're going to have to eat your apple there for a second.
Not your real one?
Okay.
I didn't get it.
There's some apples there. You want to eat those for now? Okay, so take a bite. Which teeth did you use?
This is how you get your more
First. What's the first thing you bit with? Did you use these? Some of you guys use these.
I don't have canines. They got pulled out.
They get pulled out. You're getting ready for other stuff.
I guess
So, why do you think you've got different teeth? Talk to the people around you.
How big good different jobs? I like different
Abby, should you be over here? Thank you, ma'am. Okay. So, 5. Okay, so why do we have different teeth? Riley,
for different jobs.
for different jobs, such as?
A canine teeth is very sharp.
Okay.
It can help you bite out of an apple.
Okay. Who agrees with Riley? Or why do you agree with Riley? Ian, you gave me the perfect answer. So, why? Why do you agree with Riley?
I don't think he heard.
You said yes, it's for biting things, things like that. You said, which is exactly how you're supposed to do it. I asked why. I wanted somebody to give me more answer. Canine teeth are for biting things, piercing things. That's what he said. Why? What else? Add to it, please.
Because they're sharper than your other teeth, so they can chew better.
Okay, I'm going to ask you, and Riley, you can help. So
Yes.
you two. Everybody else is going to listen, and you're going to raise your hand if you disagree with these two, okay? I would argue that this little wedge-like thing here is almost sharper than this right here. Well, maybe, at least for me, maybe not you guys.
Can I see
Yes,
So-
you're almost answered.
But these here are kind of sharper. So I don't know if I'd agree with that. What would you say to that, you two? When you say you looked at him when you said you. Were you talking to me or him?
Both of you actually, because I agree with both of you, but I kind of agree with Mr. First a lot more.
Okay.
Some teeth could be sharper than other teeth.
Yeah, but I'm saying these are sharper, and he said these are sharper.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Hey, we can't answer.
No, I said raise your hand, right? Tate
Yeah.
is doing exactly what I said.
Oh, you said.
You, my friend, are just talking though. So, please, if you'd like to add, you can do that. What do you think?
What do you think?
I want you to sit down. Don't interrupt our class. Sit down. Sit down.
I
Tate?
disagree on because people have certain people have certain teeth, and not everyone's teeth are the same.
Okay.
So some it could be the canine teeth that are sharp. Some it could be the incisors teeth.
Okay.
I
So,
agree with teeth.
what's the difference in shape? Everybody think about it. Look at each other. Show each other your teeth. What do you think about it? So, Zoe, if you don't want to show your teeth, look at somebody else's. You gotta look at Tate or something. You want to look at an old goofy man. What do you got? I want you to sit down and not interrupt my class. I want you to sit down and not interrupt my class. Sit down. Okay, back this way. So, I didn't think this question was going to turn into it. I thought it'd be a quicker one than that. So, Millie, do you have an answer? Okay. That is probably the next thing we'll talk about, but not this second. Well, that's what we're not going to get into that right now because it is close to the end of the day. So I don't think we have time to expand on that question. Tomorrow would be a good time to talk about that, okay? Back to what Ian and I and Riley were all talking about. I'd say they're just different, right? I don't know if one's sharper than the other. But this one, he said, was used for piercing, right? Kind of like digging in there and like poking a hole in something, right? This one, is this one for poking a hole?
No.
What's this one for?
What one for?
Yes, Billy, thank you for raising your hand. For cutting, right? Gee, if somebody else would have raised their hand, they could have said that, right? Awesome. So this is more like scissors, and these are more like a knife. Right? So, okay. Hey, guys. Here, focus another second. Tomorrow, when we finish, we keep up with this conversation. What I want us to think about is why are these internal structures, or are they internal or external structures? Think about that. And why are they different? Why did we develop these? Think about why this adaptation is happening on humans. Focus. Okay. So, it is now time to clear off our desks. Boys will do computers, girls will do coats. First, go make it so.